Salute, fam. Salute. Um, this will be my first official live stream that isn't in test phase. I got a gentleman here with me. He's a fellow entrepreneur, a business owner, an artist, a producer, and we wanted to come to you tonight. Just need about 30 minutes of your time, nothing serious, but we wanted to come to you tonight and show you what you can do out here. It's not all about having to grind for your dollar for somebody else. You can get it on your own. I've known this gentleman for an extended period of time. I call him one of my brothers. I have the utmost respect for him. Let me introduce you to Elias Cash.
What's up with you?
Another day, bro. Another day. I wanted to do very impromptu, but I wanted to do like a semi interview with you just to pick your brain for a hot second to see how you moving and maneuvering, man, out here in 2024 in this world, because everything is crazy. Gas prices are like $4, $5. Um, you've been out here grinding for yourself. I talk about it all the time, but you know, I assume people think I'm just talking, but I'm not. You've been you've been a shining example of that. What? How do you make? In a nutshell, I put it in good old hood, DC hood slang. How do you do what you do?
Yeah, I like to start, man. The number one thing I learned, you gotta be focused. You know what I'm saying, on what you're trying to do, and you gotta go out and look at the environment you might come up in, or any situational scenarios that might come in front of you. You gotta know how to deal with it and improvise too, and adapt to your environment, and that's in any environment. You know what I'm saying? Once you can figure out the ways of how to move around and maneuver, and deal with them deck of cards that's on the table, and capitalize. You know what I'm saying? We're in a capitalized environment, so you got to see what you're good at and take it and keep practicing and keep studying for what you want to do. Another thing, you got to go back to the basics on stuff, and that can just be by just reading, picking up a book and reading on what you into, and keep reading and keep feeding that brain. And you know, even after the reading, you know what I'm saying, it could be the math on how you moving or what you doing, the cash flow. And you got to be good with money. You got to be good with money. You got to know when to save. You got to know when to invest in the right things. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to be focused.
I noticed you that last part you said you got to be focused. How much of your focus should you be putting into in your opinion, your development and reinvesting into yourself?
You have to really lock in into what you really trying to do. You can't let the distractions, you can't let none of that stop you on what you trying to do. And there can be so many distractions from, you know, I mean, just the world and what you go. I mean, we in the jungle, so you going. It might seem, happy go lucky one day, and then the next day it might be some other things. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be a problem solver at all times too. You know what I'm saying? And don't let them distractions mess you up on the path that you're trying to achieve in life. And then once you figure out and know all the rules of the game, just like, when we was young, we might have played that video game and we might kept losing, kept losing, kept losing, kept losing. And one day, you keep playing it, you keep studying it, you keep reading the instruction book on what buttons to push. And the next thing you know, you whooping, you know what I'm saying? You beating that game like every day now. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you gotta look at life sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep pushing, lock in, keep pushing, lock in. You know what I'm saying? Things will get a little easier through the time and the work that you put in.
Okay, okay. My question is, what's your inspiration for you to keep pushing and moving forward, bro?
Well, first, I put that faith in God, you know what I'm saying, first. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely uh wake up and thank him. You gotta have that gratitude to be thankful for what you do have. And talk to him, and he'll be able to, he'll bring them people around you that's a team, and then he'll bring them people around you that might not be a team, so you can learn how to maneuver through the BS that come with other people. Cause all people ain't good, so you might have to learn a lesson through them people. But you'll know who your team is because you'll know the players on your team and how they move, and if they bringing positive things or making you better as a person. But what keep me going, him, and what I'm saying, just enjoying life. And what I'm saying, when I had my son, that really sparked it too. Cause once you start, having kids and things like that, and I got two kids, one daughter. Once you start having kids and stuff like that, you want the best for them for the future too. So, uh, just locking in, man, that inspiration, making, being a man, taking care of your family, doing what you're supposed to do, so everybody can eat. And then you got a team, you know what I'm saying? You want them to win as just as much as you winning.
Facts, facts, bro, facts. I noticed I use that word all the time. I try to make sure everybody can eat, and I think most people take that for granted. When you create a ecosystem or an environment where everybody can eat off your work and theirs, most people don't get that part. They they a lot of people are selfish. I just be real, bro. A lot of people are selfish as hell, fam. It's all about me, I, them, not the collective. So you saying locking in and making sure everybody can eat, that to me, that strikes a chord that's real important because not everyone has that mindset. Most people have a poverty mindset or a mindset where they are always in distress versus abundance. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So those words right there are extremely important. When you make sure you create an environment where everybody can eat, it just breeds positivity. The well, I do this. My last and final question before we really dive into this is going to be what, I'm not gonna say your name, but you can handle. What does TFMG mean to you?
TFMG, I came up with that when I was in the streets, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that I started off, you know what I'm saying, on the positive route because of my environment. But, I always looked at, TFMG is like tax free money game. And I started off really as tax free entertainment, but I put the gang in there as like a family, you know what I'm saying? The people that I teach. And, coming up, it was like, even though I was, what I'm saying, doing what I had to do, it was like I felt as though I had to beat the system in some type of way at that time. So I just, I wouldn't want to just went with that name because that's how I was going and living, and ended up starting a company, a business. I'm into music and entertainment. I always like to entertain, and you know what I'm saying. So I was just like, shoot, I'm just gonna start a business with it, and then I just started branding myself, and from there, just what I'm saying, I started getting into the business world, the corporate world, you know what I'm saying, and out of the personal, just straight personal, just start reading and learning from the real estate to the credit to the, you know what I'm saying, the business credit, you know what I'm saying, just building.
True, true. Um, on subject but slightly off. One thing I've noticed in this space that we have is there are a lot of let's say melanated men, because I don't like to use the term black, or
Right,
uh, who don't get a chance to speak. And when we do, oftentimes we try to push way too much information out there at one time,
right,
you know, because we're not used to having a platform where we can talk, where we can just chop it up on some barbershop type stuff, or even if it is that, like on the network, the main network being Machismo TV, we're in a hurry to get everything out as much as possible, as fast as possible.
right.
So now that you have another outlet, another platform that you can speak on, is there any advice that you would want to bestow? Because honestly, none of this is for us. It's for the people coming up behind us. That's the
Yeah,
way I.
it's for the future. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like this another platform to, like, you know what I'm saying, not lead, our people in stray. And I feel like we all one, you know what I'm saying, no matter what color we are, you know what I'm saying. I feel like we all one, but I just feel like if we all stuck together, you know what I'm saying, and really uh didn't let these other things like politics and things like that turn us against each other, you know what I'm saying, it'll be a better world, everybody help each other, you know what I'm saying? Everybody put everybody in position. But, we live in that world, they done tricked us so bad, man. everybody competing, what I'm saying, and all that. And, it's okay to be a competitor and try to be the best and be number one, but at the same time, that's like in sports though. When it come to um, coming to the world and building, we all need to work together. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I want to do this to save lives. You know what I'm saying? Even the ones that being in poverty and all that coming up. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn from other people that was uh, making moves in other ways. You know what I'm saying? But then that taught me to always try to each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave nobody in the dust. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think I get the blessings from teaching and showing people a better way.
Facts. Facts, bro. Facts. 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 Please continue. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So just what I'm saying, show I treat like even when I was young, coming up in school, I remember there was a teacher, it was a music teacher. She was like, treat those as how you would want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? So I always give a person a chance. You know what I'm saying? If I'm coming with respect, I expect that same person to come with respect too. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, learning that, you know what I'm saying? I basically just kept, treating people right until they proved me wrong, and then I ended up getting locked up at a young age, and I learned something. I got locked up out of Baltimore. Well, usually I got caught up in Maryland, so they locked you up in Baltimore. Never got really caught up in D.C. The police used to always let me go because I looked young at that time or whatever. But when I got locked up in Baltimore, it was a school called Hickey. It's like one of the roughest little juvenile jails. And I learned from one of the COs. We used to call them the counselors and stuff. And from that program, it taught me the three I's, which was integrity, intensity, and intimacy. And from out of those, the three I's, when you can know what those words mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's hard for you to lose out here because if you put them words together and go hard for what you try to do out here, then and you have that faith, you know what I'm saying? It just changed my life. Them three words right there. And I just kept it going. And the ones that were, saying the people that was been my team on my team, we all play our position. You know what I'm saying? Things been great. I ain't gonna say like I say, we in the jungle, so it's gonna be ups and downs, but as long as you keep pushing, keep that vision, shoot, God gonna show you the way and He gonna bring certain people in your life to teach you more, teach you things as well.
No, no, I completely agree, bro. I completely agree. Due to my reputation, let's just say, on on the platform, I wanted to bring something different, something of positivity. When I made my own space where I can talk
Right.
or interview the brothers and really get down to the nitty gritty, like how does your operation work? What do you do? What are you doing? And how are you investing in yourself and moving forward into the future? But
Um
I will still dig in the bitch ass real quick. That ain't my it's easy.
I
It's easy.
feel you. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got the good and you got the bad. You got the bad and the good. That's what that's what life is too. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't know either
Facts.
one without, what I'm saying, seeing it or going through it or being it. You know what I mean? So,
Facts.
what I do is I basically I make sure that like I try to surround myself with people that are smart and trying to be something in life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um, I end up and I end up like if I see somebody that I know and I see them, I always hung around like older people. You know what I'm saying? Even in the hood, like I wasn't just with my age group. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the old guys would be like, "Man, what's up, man? You remind me of me when I was young." You know what I'm saying? So they would you know, come in the hood and be like, you know what I'm saying, come hang with me. So I learned different things from them. You know what I'm saying, that they was doing. Even from the how they hustle or how they what I'm saying, run a business. And I just lost my cousin. Rest in peace to my cousin Donald Ray Colson. Put his name out there because he well known. You know what I'm saying. Um, he just like helped me. You know what I'm saying. He just like taught me like the credit game a little bit too. And you also, you know what I'm saying, you told me some things on credit as well. And basically with like the cash back stuff and, keeping your credit right, things like that. So you'll be able to get, what I'm saying, certain things or, be able to invest in certain stuff. So that helped me like uh end up getting, my cousin, he ended up having a trucking company. Um and I ain't never think that, what I'm saying, I'd be the one getting in no truck, you know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't really like it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like the gears, but once they was like, man, they got automatics, I was like, shoot, I go ahead and mess with a truck if it got the automatic. And so that's one of my careers. But I started off in the union, you know what I'm saying, and in DC, local 26. That was a good union to learn from coming up, you know what I'm saying, being an electrician, you know what I'm saying. So I was able to pick up, you know, two good trades, electrical and low voltage. And I also did other trades, duct work and, what I'm saying, whatever in construction. You know what I'm saying? I was down. You know what I'm saying? I like using my hands. And that's another thing, your hands gonna make the money, your mind, you know what I'm saying? So I always been a hustler. I get that from my father too. You know what I'm saying? My father, he grind. So
Your
you know, I
pops, your pops is a solid dude.
yeah,
He's a solid dude. He a real one.
yeah,
He a
pops.
real one.
Pops love, one thing I learned from my father, you know what I'm saying? He loved making money. So, I seen his hustle, his drive. Also my grandmother, recipes of my grandmother. She was a hustler, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, just yeah, we just like getting to that bag, man. And you know what I'm saying, coming from, we come from the bottom, so, you know, that really pushed me to go hard. And so I got like three careers, man, that make pretty good money out here. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't get distracted. But, when you're young, you funny, you know what I'm saying? You make a lot of mistakes, but as long as you learn from your mistakes and stay focused, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be hard to stop you from what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So I got involved with that, uh, learned the credit game, learn the two entities, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You got a personal and it's good to get a business. And, what I stand for, tax free. So when you get a business, you know what I'm saying, you able to cut them taxes back instead of being on that personal side. So, you know what I'm saying, opening up a business, getting that business credit as well. So now you got two entities where you can build on credit and get whatever from the bank. You know what I'm saying? So to invest in what you have. And if you know what I'm saying, you know how to manage your money right, then you'll have more power into
Don't
how
give
you want to move.
don't give too much. In a nutshell, you talk about operating in the private. Yeah.
Yeah,
Operating in the private. Yep.
well that's coming next, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Getting all that extra, you know what I'm saying? Just giving them trying to give them a little something, you know what I'm saying?
True indeed. True indeed. We at the 24, well, I might as well say 25-minute mark. I ain't gonna hold you for no more than 5 more minutes. But my last question, bro, is what is success? What what does success look like to you, bro? Your description of it for you in your own personal life?
My success, I feel like just success period, like just having the freedom to do what you want to do when you want to do it, and you ain't check to check no more. You ain't just living by the same system. You know what I'm saying? You make your own system. You know what I'm saying? And you know how to maneuver through anything, or if you want something, you can go get it. Like like it's nothing. You know what I mean? But I think that's like one of the best feelings of what I'm saying, being able to what I'm saying, not be check to check, man. You know what I mean? And pushing and going hard for what you want to be out here. Um, you gotta play to win. Can't be in that same little system. You can't, you gotta capitalize one
Uh,
way or the other.
from one good brother to another, I know you've owned multiple businesses. You've been out here doing your thing for a minute, and when need be, you would go work for somebody else real quick. Cause I mean, I'm gonna be real. Before I turn 50, bro, everything's fair. Everything's fair.
Yeah,
So however I got to get it, that's how I'm gonna get it. But I also invest in myself, and I've seen you invest in yourself.
right.
And I wanted to introduce you to the space and the people here within. That way, you got another brother right here that is about his business, man.
Yeah, it's
So
contract law. It's contract law, man. Everything contract, man. So, you
really big.
know, when you got contract, as long as you know how to get that cash flow and know how to manage it. Uh, and like I say, you ain't check the check no more. That's the real freedom, man, and using your credits to make you money.
Agreed, brother. Agreed. Agreed. Thank you for coming on. Much appreciated. And
Appreciate you too, bro.
hey, we gonna vibe out to your song real quick. That's another thing I'm doing. Y'all ain't know about that, but it's all good. Let me go and crank the volume up a little bit. Y'all enjoy.
Hey, y'all play to win, man. Let's get it, man. Don't never give up.
When I had a pussy by the lake, yeah, the pussy shake. I can pass for another date for the dinner plate. Realizing they gon' hate when they don't move the way you move. Keeping the block hot, wonder why niggas plot. You supposed to be focused on a knot. Sleeping on me like Lamar. Yeah, I'm paying cash for the house and the car. Living life as a ghetto superstar. You know who we are. Raising the bar, foreign torn, going through emissions. I remember hot dogs and beans with no pot to piss in. Reminiscing, so listen, yeah. You know I play to win. You know I play to win. In the streets, I'm a Heisman. Hey, you know I play to win. You know I play to win. I got connects like Verizon. Yeah, you know I play to win. You know I play to win. Bitches try to fuck the dough up. I tell them grow up. Hey, you know I play to win. You know I play to win. In the streets, I'm a Heisman.
I like that, Joe. Play to win.
Gotta play to win, man.
I like
Can't
that,
give
man.
up. Can't give up out here, man.
See, most motherfuckers don't even understand. They don't even know the rules of the game, much less play to win. They just playing. They just playing, fam.
Gotta
So
capitalize, man.
yeah. No bullshit. No bullshit. Um, again, I'm not gonna hold you more than 30 minutes. I'm gonna make it fast. I will be interviewing brothers from all around the space. That way, you get your time, your opportunity to speak. Um, sometimes it'll be longer. Sometimes it may be just a short clip or whatever. But we need to start speaking. We need to start having these stories our own individual stories come up and come out. My
Right.
brothers are powerful. I've seen us move mountains and change outcomes of battles and wars with my own eyes. Family, we powerful. So this platform will be a platform where we're not focused on the negativity. We can be focused on the positivity. That positivity being, we run this shit for real, for real. Let's keep it a buck. Once you get certain information, that's all you need. You can start making moves and maneuvering out here for real, what you're supposed to.
Yeah,
It's not always about who you know, it's about who know you. And
yeah,
but more so who know you, and if they're willing to put you on. So
right. People got this move, get that greed out they system, that envy, that jealousy, man. We all gotta be one. We all gotta push. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way. That's the only way things can go smooth, man. Like, and don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing no matter what. Learn from
facts,
your mistakes
facts, bro. Facts.
and read. Everybody gotta read, man. That's one thing they say. They be like, if you don't want nobody to know nothing, put it in the book. You know what
Bro,
I'm saying? It's a reason why they say that.
that's a whole nother hotly debated.
That's a whole nother topic, though. You know what I'm
Nah, I'm not gonna touch it because
saying?
I already know. But anyway, brothers, I will be reaching out. I will be contacting. I will be talking, and I want to hear your story because at the end of the day, your story is my story. My story is your story, and you will find out that most of us have gone through a whole lot of similar um, rough beginnings and trauma.
Yep. It ain't how you start, it's how you finish, man.
That part right there. That part right
But
there.
don't
That
never give up.
yeah. Thank you for coming out, bro. Appreciate your time. I think I'm gonna end it here. Y'all go ahead. Y'all have a good night. And we gonna do it again. Catch the show, Machismo TV, Sundays. You know, we some night owls, like my man Mr. Fantastic said. We some night owls, for real. But if you can, catch it. If you can't, catch the playback. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna end it on this.
Never switch on the homies in the day ones. They didn't wanna open doors, so we made some. Take a bow on these haters like I'm Trey Young. That direct deposit hitting like a bass drum. Incoming, coming, keep it incoming, coming, keep it incoming. Switch on the that I came up with. No new friends with the same old clique. Couple old homies went and stabbed me in the back, but it's no love lost. I'll probably bless him with some stacks. That direct deposit lovely. Went from shaking Kool-Aid packets to popping bubbly. Went from asking women for hugs and now they hugging me. Ain't life lovely? Do it so good, make a hater wanna. Never switch on the homies in the day ones. They didn't want